It's about that time, guys. Finally have a full weekend off, so this is the perfect time to try and tackle this job. Got one of my boys pulling up shortly. This is like 7 in the morning, but spent majority of my day yesterday cleaning the car. Took it to the wash. I even clay barred this shit, which I low-key felt weird doing, because look at the car, man. Does this look like it needs clay barring? You know, like normally when people are clay barring their cars, like, you know, it's a show car or some shit, you know, trying to make it pristine, but clay barring this felt weird. But I had to clay barred it, wash it again, came back home, stripped off the body, wide body, side skirts, what else? Door trims, everything in the door mirrors, rear bumper, tail lights, front bumper, all that got stripped. I'm just gonna do some extra cleaning because it did sit overnight, so dust most likely got all over the car. And then yeah, just wait for my boy, because I'm not no wrap specialist. Neither is he, but he wrapped his car and it looks good. So he was the perfect person to come to, and he's gonna be helping me out. But I know some areas he's gonna leave me to do by myself. So hopefully by the time he's gone, I'll be able to really tackle this shit by myself. Before I even start the cleaning, I just want to get one better look at the body, because I know some areas, honestly, because of the condition of my car, guys, the wrap in certain areas is not going to be perfect. Like here, I remember I explained in one of my wide body videos, because I couldn't weld the inner and outer metals for the quarters, I had to like bend it, seam seal it, and spray foam it and all that stuff. So, you know, that's going to look a little finicky, but the wide body's going to hide that. Other areas, I'm not too worried. Yeah, same thing over here. There's rust over there, but I don't think it's gonna affect when I'm ready to wrap, because I'm not gonna be wrapping on the side skirted area. It's not in the best condition, so you know what, like, I know when you're wrapping over rough surfaces, you know, it's gonna show under the wrap, or if you're wrapping over rust and it's gonna bubble underneath, I'm aware. But honestly, I'm taking that risk because, one, this wrap wasn't too expensive. You know, like certain areas I'm not able to get to the T, so, you know, I'm gonna have to live with it. But yeah, this wrap wasn't that expensive, so I'm willing to take the hit. And if I need to get some more, then whatever, I'll get more, or just swap out whatever panel that I need and then rewrap it and all that stuff and do what I gotta do to make the wide body fit all over again. But yeah, this car's not in pristine condition, so I'm just working with what I'm given. Maybe in the future I'll do a full body restoration, so then I don't have to worry about all of that stuff. But for now, just doing what I gotta do. By the end of this, honestly, it's gonna look a lot better, so that's my main goal. One last thing to show you guys, something I did when taking off the wide body and cleaning the insides. I also had to fill up that little gap that's between my gas cap and the wide body. It's not perfect, but it definitely looks a lot better than before. And I also etched a little Dubs Daily in there. Again, doesn't look perfect, but I'll touch it up a little bit. Plastic welded it. I had a spare piece of ABS plastic in my garage that I had from last year. I was gonna use it on my Jetta, but didn't end up getting to it. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I could think of something. So all I used was literally a heat gun to bend it, bend that little piece of plastic, cut off wheel to trim it and all that stuff, and then a soldering iron. And honestly, it didn't come out too bad. There he is. That's my dog. That's my dog. Because I'm not gonna be able to wrap and tuck, we can probably just wrap until like here, or like as close as we can. Cut it, because the wide body is gonna be covering over it. Only people that's gonna be seeing it is if they're looking under or watching this damn video. So oh, actually, yo, it came with gloves, eh?
Oh,
yo,
did it?
I'm returning those. On everything, I'm returning those. Get my money back. Yo, this is bigger than I thought, bro.
Whoa.
Bro, pause. Whoa. Yo! Alright, yo, let's get this shit on, man. Big blood clot gun. I don't know what that was, but don't worry about that.
I make a slit like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then straight down. That's the door. Roll it up. And this side, we do the whole thing in one piece.
Okay.
And then chop out the gas tank. Do that. Same thing with the other side. Then when we do the bumper, you wrap it around. Same thing, couple extra inches on both sides.
Yeah.
Cut it in half horizontally. front.
So you have the front and the rear, yeah.
And then same thing at top, come across, chop it, and trunk, chop it, done. And side skirts, when you roll this out, you'll get the whole bottom piece from the side skirts. Catch it and just yank it. And then we'll do that a few times probably. That's like how you can wrap the whole thing so quickly. And then you want to take that follow line, that same line, get the middle, and then wrap down, then wrap up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much the heat guy right now because I suck at this.
Heat some of that up.
This guy's see? Look at that. Here's our progress so far. Quarter is almost done. I suck. I've been taking my sweet time on that little section there, and he's got majority of this shit wrapped. So yeah, I'm just trying to really learn the process so that when this guy leaves me and lets me struggle, I'll actually know what I'm doing.
You don't want to immediately heat it. You kind of want to feed it with your finger first, cold.
Yeah.
And then after you get it around, then you can heat it and make the glue take its little, or do its thing. And then you can do your cut. But when you go over the corner, you want to do it cold so that you don't stretch it over and then it wants to lift itself up, so that there's actually material in the edge of it to stretch it.
That's the best thing I've done so far. This guy's moving up there, bro. Look at him. Look at him. So smooth. Me, I'm so shit.
Now drop the heat gun and use 2 hands and pull it. Yeah. Start from the bottom. Yeah.
Yo, this is just the one side. We haven't even reached the door yet. No.
Door's flat though.
This is flat too.
So that, lift it back up. Yeah, and pull it straight. Yeah.
Pet him.
Got majority. Honestly, not majority. The quarter is pretty much wrapped, and also the panel going over the door. This section I don't really care about. You know, it looks like that because the wide body is going to be covering over it. It's just when it actually goes on, we're gonna have to cut around these holes and then try and push the air out somehow. Overall, it's looking pretty good. Now, pretty much gonna time lapse this side and see how all this goes, bro. Yo, I'm sorry I'm holding you back, bro. Like, you know, I suck with this, but I'm trying. Nathan's leaving me to suffer now. Someone racing for slips. All right, so I'm either gonna make this better or make this worse. Let's see what happens. I did the cuts and the folding that was needed for the doors. Here's underneath. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Tucking, that's what it's called. I couldn't find the right word. Got everything tucked that I needed to. There's behind the door, underneath, and up top here. We're looking good. So, and I forgot to do here, but we're looking good so far. We're looking good so far. It's been like an hour now, but my boy Nick pulled up. Shout out to my dogs. Now we're wrapping the passenger fender. Driver's side fender we took care of. Shit, where'd I put it? Oh, I put it in the trunk, right? Yeah. All right, hold on, I'll be right back. Driver's side, we took care of it. Look clean. Looks real clean. The only thing is, like, once I install the fender, I'm gonna have to poke the holes necessary for the wide body and try and push out the little air pockets surrounding it. The inner ones here I don't really care about because they're not being used. That's when I messed up my original holes drilled. So yeah, doing the fenders, working on the passenger side now. Then we're gonna do the trunk lid. And because he's here now and my boy Nathan left, we might make an attempt to do the roof and also my plan for the hood. Finally, we finished up this second fender. Was a lot quicker of a job. Got it all nice. Once it gets installed, again, we'll take care of those holes. Now it's on to the trunk. Should be fairly easy because the trunk's pretty small. So let's get this, man. You ready, Nick?
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Nick. The video's been all over the place, but he's been a crazy help. This is now the next day. The clips probably were all over the place because my phone was on and off the charger and, you know, overheating and yada yada yada. But to update you guys on what was done, me and my boy Nick, we got the trunk done. We had to do it twice actually, because when we finished completely wrapping and wanted to lift the trunk up, I was doing like I was lifting up the excess wrap and trying to do like a stress cut to release some tension, and I split the whole wrap on the trunk and we had to redo it. But we redid it, got it done a lot quicker too because we knew what we were doing. Front parts of the wide body, we got that done too. This part took us 30 minutes. This piece took us 10 minutes because we weren't doing the right method to wrapping, but we got it done. Now it's time to try and tackle the rear bumper. The front bumper, Nathan really doesn't want to help me on. I don't know why, but he really doesn't want to help me like I'm some pro rapper. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that myself. Yeah, both bumpers, roof possibly, and then hopefully if we could tackle the hood. Oh shit, forgot about the two rear ends of the wide body.
Should have enough.
Should? I hope so, yo. After those bumper cuts, bro, I don't know, man. That wrap is looking tiny now. That shit took a lot. Oh! Here you go. See? What did I tell you?
But
already.
That's the easy part.
Started raining, so had to move some shit back in my garage, park my car in, and we're gonna start this rear bumper, and then my boy's leaving me again to suffer. This wasn't fun, and we're not even close. You have a little rip somewhere around there. If you go close, you'll see it, but where is it? Yeah, so that sucks, but for the most part, oh, that tear there too. But for the most part, it's decent. We'll make it work, but you're leaving now, lie?
Yes, sir.
Chill, bro. Just stay, man. Just one more hour. We'll have this done. Appreciate the help, man. Don't know. Now I'm gonna.
I want to see the fenders on and everything, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that on. Like once this rain clears up, I'm gonna slap whatever I can back together.
Many unbearable hours later.
It's been almost two hours, 2.5, maybe even 3 hours since my boy left me, and I've been doing this on my own. And I've gotten pretty much nowhere. I thought I made progress, and then shit goes left, so I gotta redo. And then that's probably happened at least like 4 or 5 times already, so I've gotten nowhere. I got someone else on the way to come help me, so hopefully we can actually get it done. And yeah, but I am losing brain cells right now. Losing them. Finally, after hours, and it's still not even perfect, but I have an idea of how I'm gonna solve this little seam here between the lip and the bumper. But I also have one of my other boys helping me. Shout out to him for pulling up, because I need it, bro. This is giving me hell, and I don't even want to think about doing this damn front bumper. So yeah, I finally got this side done for the most part, and then tackle that side, and then we'll be good. Didn't come out perfect, but it's decent. There still might be some little additional touches that I might do, but like there's certain areas that could be tucked a little better, excess that should be trimmed a little bit more. But for the most part, like, it came out better than I expected it with the imperfections. We had a few tears, one there unfortunately, and then a major one that happened up here, but this actually got cleaned up pretty decently. But you know, overall, and like but overall, from afar, it's almost like you can't tell, you know. So yay, got everything else slapped on, as you guys can see. These are the wide body, everything's good. The door handles, I still needed figure out. I was trying to do it yesterday, but it came out a little weird, so I just said screw it and took it off, or took that outer piece off. But everything else got it slapped on, and the bumper is still left to do. I'm still hiding from this for now, but yeah, so far so decent. I don't think anyone's ever heard that one. So far so decent. So what's left, of course, the bumper. I still want to do a certain section of the hood, and then that middle part, I have a plan for it. I don't know if it's gonna 100% work, but we'll see. And then I also have the roof, which is light. That should be easy. And I'm gonna have to order some more. I thought I would have had enough. Well, I should have had enough, but because I had to wrap the wide body, that took up a couple pieces too. So I have the roof and the hood left to do. I already have a piece left for the bumper, but I'm not gonna attempt that by myself. I'm gonna need some help with that for sure, because I'm not a pro. This is my first time wrapping, guys. Of course, with help. I didn't do everything myself, but the rear bumper majority I did myself, and then a couple other pieces I did help out with a lot. But shout out to my boy Nathan, Nick, and Malcolm. Up until this point, you guys all helped me out with this, so I'm nothing but grateful. It's not a perfect job, and it's not your guys' fault at all, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, that's a face. Now like day 4, 5, 3, I don't know what day it is, man, but this project's gone on for too long. But I finally decided to make the attempt to do the front bumper, which is normally the hardest part as far as I know, and as far as I've heard from other people. It's the hardest part to wrap on a vehicle, but I'm gonna make the attempt. Gonna start off by myself. I do have one of my other boys come in to help me out. I've been getting a lot of help, but trust me, I need it. I need it. There's no way I could have done this by myself completely. It would have taken me I think probably a week, if anything, maybe even longer, because I find it that difficult. Maybe other people don't find it that difficult, but to me, yeah, wrapping's a bitch. But yeah, gonna make the attempt. I only have enough left just for the bumper itself, so I'm gonna be wrapping the bumper along with the lip and see how that goes. I still have a plan for the hood, and I still have to do the roof because, you know, it still has that shitty primer that was on before, and other small sections like around the door handle, that still has to be done. Side skirts I was gonna wrap, but I ended up painting, and the color isn't exact. It was gunmetal gray, like so it said on the can, but it wasn't exact. This is more of a metallic, but you know, it doesn't look too bad. In a certain light, it may look the same, or especially in the dark, you're not really gonna notice it, but it doesn't look too bad. I'm kind of rocking with it. So yeah, just give it a little quick wipe down, and now I'm gonna try applying the wrap along with my brother's help.
Alright, bro, you don't have to keep recording.
Ended up getting a lot more help than I expected. What? How's that a pause? Hold on, how's that a pause? I was about to talk about the bump. Yo, whoa, pause, not bumper. Whoa. All right, redo. Ended up getting a lot more help to wrap the bumper. All right, is that good, guys? My boy Nathan pulled up, Eric pulled up, and AJ's been here. Shout out to them, man. Been getting a lot of help. And hopefully I can actually have this bumper on the car by the end of the night, and then another day I'm gonna have to worry about the hood and the roof. But so far so good. We made a lot of progress here. Finally, after hours of waiting today, my next set of wrap came in for the roof and the hood. This was supposed to be delivered today at like 3 o'clock p.m. around that time, and it's now 8 o'clock, pretty much 8 o'clock p.m. and this got delivered. But sun's still out a little bit, you know, it's not too hot, it's not too cool, so I'm gonna just start tackling this shit, man. Cut to me in my car. It started pissing rain, but thankfully I literally just finished the job before it really started raining heavily. Like, everything was sealed. I just had to cut off some excess wrap, but you know, for the most part it was all good before it really started raining. But I know you guys were probably expecting to see the end product of the car right now, but not gonna happen. I'm actually gonna do my final reveal on Instagram as a reel, so just stay tuned for probably like an extra day or two after this video drops, because I'm gonna be itching to do the reveal anyway. So yeah, just stay tuned on my IG, man. That's where I'll drop the real reveal as a reel. Ooh, that's a bar. Real reveal as a reel. I like that one. That doesn't, it's not crazy, but you know, that is a little, what's it called, alliteration. I remember my English what's it called, literary terms. Yes. Anyways, you guys stay tuned on IG for the actual reveal of the wrap. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share. You guys are the vibes already, man. And also, what I like you guys to start doing, if you haven't done it already, hit the notification button to really stay updated with the progress of the build. All right, I really appreciate that from you guys. All right, man. Yeah, stay tuned, look out for me on Instagram, and I got more videos coming for you guys. So